Hey guys, what is going on? It's Fen here again, and today we're going to be talking about the marketplace and settlements. So, in our last episode, we explored a town, we got some new items, and basically, this is our character. So, to access your marketplace and the inventory of your survivor, to put it into your global inventory, which spans across all of your characters, you need to be in a settlement, which we will talk about soon. So, first things first is, if we want to save a gun, we can just drag it and drop it into our global inventory. So now, when we make a new character, we have a gun for that character. Same with any of these items. If we want to put a hammer in here, we can, and then that hammer will go into the melee section. And same with a small backpack, which is our old backpack. Most characters start with that anyway. Flashlight, again, we can give them 2 flashlights if we want. But that goes with pretty much anything. This is obviously our global inventory over here, and this is our character's inventory. So we can swap out guns, we can buy ammunition. Much like I just bought this 22 caliber clip, and hopefully it will go with this gun. I'm not sure if it does or not, but we have both of them here anyway. We don't have anything in the other ones except for the small backpack, melee weapons, ammo, and a pistol. So what I want to do is I want to go to the marketplace, I want to go to food, and I want to buy some more coke. So I'm going to buy this, and I'm going to buy 2. There we go. And I'm going to go back to my survivor, click on my character, go to inventory, go to food and drink, and I can actually drag these into here. Now notice it only drags 1 in, so if you want more you have to keep dragging them. I don't know any other way of doing it. We could hold shift and drag, control and drag, alt and drag, right click. So right clicking is actually easier, it will just put them in. So right click is a lot faster than left clicking and dragging, so that's quite cool. So that is basically our global inventory. So I'm going to go to Survivor, and go back, and click Play. I'm going to do a quick join, simply because I'm not going to be leaving the settlement in this episode. I'm just going to show you what the settlement is, and what could be improved, and so on and so forth. So, we'll wait for the game to load. Now I do recommend, if you're playing WarZ for the first time, do custom server, and find a very low populated server. It's very hard to find a server with less than 10 people because the game is quite popular. So good luck finding a very low populated server. So there was a patch yesterday on the 20th. It was a few bug issues with frame rates, looting items through walls, unable to loot items through the floor and stuff like that. So this is a settlement, and I think that might have been a gun, but there's 3 settlements so far in this map, and they are all on the east side of the map, which is kind of weird. You would expect them to be evenly placed, like this one here would be maybe down here, this one is kind of okay where it is, and then this one maybe a little bit further over here. So you've got one in pretty much most areas of the map. Now the settlements are safe zones, which means no zombies are around here, and there's no zombies in the proximity of the settlement. You can't fire, you can't zoom in, you can't really do anything here. I don't know why you would want to come here. The only reason you would want to come here is to access the global inventory. So if I just bought an item from the market and I wanted to give it to this character, I would have to be in one of these settlements. If I was somewhere in a town, I could not mail it to me because there's no post office nearby. Go figure. What do the settlements offer you? Well, besides a safe retreat, nothing. There's no NPCs, there's no quests, there's no shops, there's no like real market, there's no trades, and there's nothing really. It is literally the same in all of the settlements. They all look the same, they all have the same type of buildings. And I'm pretty sure the reason they are laid out like this is actually quite smart. These can be hoisted up so zombies can't obviously climb up. So you're safe up this height, which is a very, very smart idea. It's a very cool one. But there's no zombies here, so it's basically just cosmetics. It's like, hey look. I would expect this part over here to maybe have some zombies in. Maybe zombies that have been captured, something like that. There's a lot of vehicles around here. None of them are drivable. There's a lot of boxes and stuff like that. None are usable. Like for instance here we've got some bananas, which seems to be empty. But we can't just pick a banana and get our health back up. Now as you see, my food and drink are getting very low. So let's go to our inventory. And I'm going to right click and drink. Right click and drink. And right click and drink. That's got us back up. I'm going to take the ham. Actually, I'm going to take the granola bar. And eat that. There we go. So we're now quite high up. I'm pretty sure that's a gun that someone's shooting. Not quite sure. It could be a bird. A woodpecker. Something like that. The game sounds are a little bit weird, and I'm pretty sure that tree looks square. Is that just my perspective, or does that tree look square? It really does look square. Huh. Yeah. But there's no people around here, which is very boring. In fact, there's no NPCs. There's no one to interact with. Even just random people that walk around would be more interactive than just a dead place. There's nothing here. The buildings are not interactable. You can't go in them. And look at the glass. Okay. The reflection is a road. You've got the yellow line running down the middle. You've got the trees and stuff in the back, and you have the white lines at the side of the road. If we turn round, yeah, that is not what we have. So they're using HDRI maps of, well, some other location to give the reflection in this glass, which is really, really sad. 2 seconds to take a screenshot of that and reflect it back in here. Really, really shabby work, to be fair. Yeah, same. I think it's the same with all the glass. They have a reflection map that just reflects that HDRI that they took. If you don't know what a HDRI image is it stands for High Dynamic Range Image, which is basically you put a crystal ball on a tripod and you would take a picture of the crystal ball, and because of how the crystal balls are made, it actually takes a 360-degree panoramic image of the surrounding area, and then you use that as reflection and stuff. You use it to get like accurate lighting and stuff like that. This is all like the 3D side of stuff. But yeah, you can tell that they're using this over and over again. But you know, that's nitpicking, I suppose. But when you can't do something as simple as that, it does get a little bit shabby. And they did actually reduce the fall damage. So as you saw, I did fall from quite high and I didn't lose any health, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Because before, when you just dropped from that height, you would lose a quarter of your health, which is not good. So I would expect to see some guards up in here, where they would shoot zombies that were coming in and out. Have gates that actually worked, you know, opening and shutting gates. I don't know, just some interaction in this camp would make it a lot more enjoyable to actually come here, because it's quite important, these settlements. You have to come here in order to trade, get new items from the market and stuff like that. So without these, you can't do that. So it would be ideal to make them a little bit more enjoyable. But I guess that's hoping. Just thinking, like, what else is there? Just having a look at the textures and stuff. You know, they're not bad. Some stuff like this, it looks really, really clean in comparison to the other stuff. I don't know, the windows just look a lot, you know, I don't know, they look very ugly. I would really like to see the textures improved to some respects, to be honest. And that's pretty much it, really. Just wanting to let you guys know about the marketplace and how you actually get items onto your character, and what you need to do, and basically introduce you to the settlements, which I think is going to be, well, supposed to be one of the most important parts of the area, because it's where you go to congregate and just chill out with people, you know, meet up and stuff like that. So considering this state right now is nowhere near finished, and I would hope that they improve this a lot, especially before they do another official release. But yeah, if there's anything you want to see specifically in the next episode, please let me know. I'm pretty much just doing anything and everything on War Z, just letting you guys see different aspects of the game and see how they improve. So yesterday's were about towns, today was about settlements, tomorrow will probably be about a city, and in fact the city is just down the road from here, and it's called Campus City. You can't zoom in on your map, which is a bit unfortunate, but we're going to be going to this city and seeing what it holds. I do expect to die, so we're going to lose a lot of items, but I'm trying to find more ammunition for this gun, but I'm not sure what ammunition it actually takes. In fact, we could do that right now. So let's quit, and we'll buy ammunition from the market, and we will see if that ammunition actually fits this gun or not. So disconnecting, it takes about 10 seconds to disconnect, which is beyond me. It's going to load game data. Just waiting. There we go. So let's go to the marketplace. We will buy, see, I think that's sniper rifle myself. We'll buy this. And we'll buy the, oh actually that's 450 that. That's actually a little bit too much. I'm not going to buy that. I'll probably just buy this. And then we'll go to survivors. And we'll go to inventory. And then we'll go to ammunition. And we'll just bang this in here. And we'll put this in as well. I don't think that's the actual right clip. But we'll see. We'll go back. And then we'll go to the survivor. Play. Quick join. And then we'll see if we actually get more ammo with this. I hope we do. Because it would be quite nice. But I don't think we will. I think it's going to ask us to go find the ammunition ourselves, which is some points is quite good. You know, go scavenge the ammunition. It seems realistic. It seems fine. But again, you could buy the ammunition from a marketplace. That also seems realistic and, you know, kind of logical, really. To buy ammo for your gun from dealers and stuff like that. You know, people are going to be selling it for all types of things. You know, trade it for food and stuff like that. You know, scavenge it in a group and share it out. So I can't reload, so I don't think that was the right ammunition. I think it might have said M4 ammo, not quite sure, but so yeah, that's pretty much it. I did join a random server, so it's not the same server, but it does spawn you back in the same location, which is awesome. One issue I'd like to point out as well before we finish up is sprint. Sprint is really annoying. You can't look up or down to a certain point when you're sprinting. So I can look right down, I can look right up, but when I sprint, it just flips me back, which is really annoying. And also, if you just press shift by itself, it just sprints you automatically. It doesn't put you in the sprinting mode, it just sprints you. So I took a little bit of damage there, which is quite reasonable actually. So I'm really happy that they've really fixed the issue we had there. And I don't know what's going on there. There we go. Whoa! Forrest Gump here. Look at his legs. He's like a rabbit. Oh my God. So guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something about the settlement. And if you've got any suggestions on what to film next, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Let me know you guys care and you are enjoying this series. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace, guys.